So I had the intention of get reading with me and kind of walking you guys through what I'm going through as a breakup. Ignore young Jaden Smith here, okay? I was making the jokes, but literally I forgot to turn on the audio, and now I'm doing a voiceover, and I don't know if this will ever be posted, but I kind of just needed to vent and talk about what I was going through as I'm with this breakup. And then I waited an hour and a half and I couldn't anymore because I just kept crying and crying. So I figured I would just read this letter that I wrote to my ex. Anyways, this is me talking about how down bad I am. For preference, I broke the no contact that wasn't really no contact, and this is a hoodie that he left at my house and it smells just like him, and so I put on our matching pajamas and just been laying with the hoodie all day since yesterday. Yeah, it's pretty bad, y'all. But some of what I wrote was, I want to give us a try, and I want to move in with you. I want the game room that we talked about. I wanted to be sure that you want me, though, and that you want us. I didn't want you to look back at life and say that we moved too fast while you were too young. So I get it. You need to figure yourself out. I just wish we could figure ourselves out with each other, if that makes sense. I'm sorry that I was too scared to tell you that I love you more and hold you more and take pictures. I'm sorry I let my body dysmorphia get in the way of everything and every memory we could have created. I could have handled so much more. I could have handled it better. I tried to say it was you and not me, and yes, we both agree the way you reacted was a mess, but I was a mess also. Guys, I'm not even lying. I have read one word and the rest is pure from my heart. This is genuinely how I feel, and I'm literally gonna cry again. Okay. Oh my gosh. I wanted a love that supported me and not stopped me, and you gave me that, and I didn't see it. I'm sorry I talked you into doing stuff you didn't want to do, and I'm sorry I hurt you, and I'm sorry we hurt each other. The funny part is, I wanted to plan a surprise with you. I wanted to come surprise visit you, but this isn't the summer I turned pretty, and this isn't a movie. I can't just show up, and off the off chance that you are with your ex, I think showing up would make it worse than better. And what I'm about to say is spoilers for The Summer I Turned Pretty, y'all. Just want to make that clear. I feel like I ended up being like Taylor. I ended up being such a hard ass, and everyone saw me as a hard ass, and I was so used to my relationships going wrong that truthfully and fully loving someone seems scary. So it seemed scary to put my whole heart on the line, and by the time I realized what's more scary than that is the thought of losing you completely, it had already happened. I know you say you'll be around, but the unfollowing and the barely talking and the short messages makes me feel like I goofed. And I can't be mad at you for that. I can only be mad at myself. I should have shown you that I was serious about us. I should have shown you how much I loved you. I should have held you a little tighter, kissed you a little longer. And I'm sorry I didn't. I know you say that we're not no contact, but it feels that way. Everything and everywhere I go, I'm reminded of you. I went to Ross, and I'm reminded how we decorated the house together and talked about moving in and having a game room. I listen to music, and I remember how many artists you've put me on to, and how many days we would just sit there listening to music and texting each other when a new song dropped immediately. I finished the summer, I turned pretty, and all I want to do is text you about the ending. I wear your jacket and I smell you. I see Pokemon and I want to tell you I know a new Pokemon. I want to tell you every card I picked. But I also want to respect your wishes. My fear is still being vulnerable, but my greatest fear is losing you completely. The only thing is, I also want to respect your wishes. I want to respect that you need space to grow. But I want to tell you how sorry I am and how much I miss you. And I lay there and I think about, what if you text, or I keep checking my phone, and I feel that is selfish of me. I find myself having a tab open for flights to come out there. But I feel I've been selfish enough in this relationship. You said, till we meet again. Then you said, right person, wrong time. I hope you said it and meant it, and it's not just something to shut me up. But I really do want to see you grow. And I'm excited to grow. And just know that with another chance, I would do it all again. I would do it all again, and I would do it right. I would take every picture, no matter how I felt in my own skin, because even though I may not like how I look myself, I like who I am and how I look when I'm with you. Thank you for supporting me and making me feel safe. I think the funny thing is, I said it in the video, and I'm literally feeling it now as I'm trying to cut down this video. I have not had the ability to reread any of our text or fully get through the letter that I wrote him in my journal, or any of the full 3-4 pages, because I just feel like that's opening up a wound, and I feel like I'm very well spoken until I get to that moment, because if I open it up, what do I do from there? I want to open up and talk to him and tell him and explain everything and the self-reflecting, but at the same time, it's this constant battle of feeling selfish. It's this, I want you to be happy, but I'm well aware that I have this toxic trait of, with him, I don't want to see you with anyone else. I don't want the thought of anyone else wearing your hoodie or being in your bed or you spending holidays with someone. It's that's the stuff we planned. So it's that's all I can do. Even this blue eyeliner, it's he was there, and so it's literally everything I do. This house, he helped me decorate. Everything I do, everywhere I go, I just think of him. And it's every song, every TV show, every YouTube video, every movie quote, everything is just reminding me of him. And I was talking to my best friend, and she's like, girl, I've never seen you like this with anybody. And I'm like, exactly. Usually when I have a breakup, I'm it was not a waste of time, but I'm more so mad that that's how it ended, where it's okay, I dragged it out when I know I wasn't into it. And the thought of him thinking I don't like him, and the thought of both of us just having such fear that the other would not reciprocate. So it's I didn't show how much I love him and how much I care for him and how much I want to do stuff with him, because I was scared that I'd be seen as too much or goofy or it'd bite me in the ass. and then him not showing it because he's scared that I don't feel the same way. And I want to be without that fear. I want to live without that fear. I want him long term. I literally need to get this out because I'm just like, part of the delusion is like, what if he sees this and what if he feels the same way? But part of the delusion is like, let somebody, anybody please see this and tell me what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't want to be selfish and make it all about me, which is why I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't say anything. But I don't want him to think that I hate him or that I'm okay and I'm like, whatever, ooh, the relationship's done. I literally don't know what to do. Like, I want him to grow. I do. But I'm also like, I want to grow with you. And I'm like, I don't think there's been a time where I'm like, oh, I want to be better for someone. Like, I'm like, okay, I need to get better because I need to get better. Like, that's how you grow. But this is, I'm like, I want to be better for myself. Yes, like, I'm doing things for myself. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm super depressed, but every day I'm waking up and I'm like, okay, we have to at least brush our teeth, girl. Like, we have to wash our face. And I know it sounds small and silly, but it's like, that's a lot for me. But at the same time, I'm like, I want to grow with you. Anything that makes you uncomfortable, like, I wish I knew and I would have nipped it in the butt. Like, literally, that's why I always offered reassurance. Nothing is worth losing this. But then the other thing is, as I was sitting here trying to cut down the video, I'm realizing I'm too selfish. I don't think I could be like his full-on friend right now. I think the love is just like so strong where it's like I want to talk to him and I'd be happy to, but I also know like I fucking love the kid, so I can be good and I can try to work for it. But I know if he was to be like, I'm pursuing someone else or like I'm going back to like old girl or something, I know I would not be able to be around and be in his life. And I know that sounds selfish, but I don't think I'm that strong. And with a love that feels this heavy, I've never experienced it, and so I don't know if I ever will be that strong to the point that I can handle him being with someone else. And I'm sorry that sounds so silly and so selfish, but anyways, I'm sorry, this is kind of like a different type of upload, but this is kind of like where I'm at, and I feel like if I kept bottling it up, I don't know. And I love my friends, I do, but I don't know, I think it's kind of hard to talk to any of them about it because they don't get it. And it's not like me being like, no one ever gets me, but it's like them saying like they don't get it. They haven't felt that strong for someone before. So also it's them being like, you're this badass, this hard ass. But I'm like, I don't want to be a badass and a hard ass all the time. I want to be babied. I want to be loved. I want to be cared for. I want to be held. Anyways, here are my closing thoughts, I guess, because the last video does have audio. So, yeah. I just sat here for the past hour getting ready, telling y'all how down bad I am for this kid. And the volume was off. But I think if I ever upload this and anyone takes anything away from it, put your heart out.
not for everyone, but like the fear of losing someone for good is so much worse than the fear of them not loving you back as much. Because when you put your heart out there, you can say you gave it your all. You can say, you know what, I really tried. This, that, the third. Like once you lose them, you lose them and it's too late for anything. So like, just don't wait till it's too late. But damn, I was like spitting some stuff. Just, I don't know. Anyways, that was my get ready with me while I chat about how down bad I am. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just, you got it. And love is scary and love hurts, but it can lead to like such happiness and such growth. So do it before it's too late, and take that all throughout life, like in your career, in your relationships, and everything, just before it's too late.